You must continue walking. And do we keep going up? No. Oh, right. Yeah. We do keep going up. So if you want, you can actually go back down to the arena and do some shopping if you need to, for equipment and things like that, or fighting if you need to go like gain levels or whatever because you're having a hard time. But Jacqueline herself joins the party for this upcoming sequence, which is pretty good because she's actually pretty useful. Alright, so you also get a full heal for doing that. I want to give this to Ruff. And we're going to just kind of move it around. And we want to fill up my herbs if I'm missing any. Just missing the one. Alright. Got my saw blade and my iron axe on, and that's it. And hopefully I don't get my butt kicked. I'd really rather not fight anybody before I fight the boss. Well, that's awful. Oh boy, this is definitely the hardest boss in the first like 25% of the game by a huge margin. Because he can hit you for like 90 points of damage. Again, I've talked about this before, like, if he hits you for that much, unless you're at absolute full hit points, you're going to die. Which is why you really should bring Yggdrasil leaves, but I didn't do that. Because I have an alternate plan. By the way, it is a physical hit, I think, but buff does not work on the move that can do... What it is he shoots those orbs at you, and they can hit 2 targets, and they do about 40-45 points of damage each. So, that's what's going on there. We don't need any of this. We're just going to attack. So the neat thing about the Cardinal of Sin is he can be put to sleep. And he woke up immediately. Son of a gun. Okay. But he can be put to sleep. And you really, really want to do this? There we go. Don't wake up. Alright, he didn't wake up. Cool. Now I'm going to take a moment to mid-heal. And we're going to sap the crap out of him. And I'm going to use the Snooze Stick again to try and put him in an even deeper sleep. Or back to sleep if that's the case. Cool. So this is the secret to the fight that most people that talk about this game don't know about. Like, they don't know this boss can be put to sleep. He's immune to fizzle, confusion. He can be dazzled as well. But I don't think that's as useful, obviously, for reasons. We're going to sap him again. and I'm going to Snooze Stick again, and then we're going to go on the offense. Yep, even deeper sleep. Alright, cool. Now we're just going to snooze him again, and we're going to attack with Auster and... Oh, look at that critical hit. By the way, Cardinal of Sin has 700 hit points. So that crit was big luck. Big luck. But really all it did was make the fight not as long, because this is the secret. The Snooze Stick on yeah, between like and the spells don't do as much damage because yep, see, Cardinal of Sin defeated. Sleep is the way to go, my friends. So, Alright, so briefly going to go over the vocations. I wanted to keep this under 2.5 hours. We've approached 3. But this is one of the longer ones, so... So we're just going to watch the scenes here. So we're now actually in the second floor that was blocked off before. There's item shops, weapon shops, things like that. These might be worth, like... These 2 items cause, I think, paralysis and confusion. It's like one of the only ways that you can... The Tangle Web is one of the only ways you can cause that right now. But I don't think it's worth buying them. That's just me. That's just my playstyle. And some armor shops here. Nothing really worth buying up here. You can see what they got for sale here. Just some very basic stuff. Would you buy me some armor and some dinner? So anyway, we want to... let me see. Is there anything to grab in these rooms? I don't think there is. Yeah, we're just going to go downstairs now. I'm going to go a long way every time. These people will give you information about your vocations. This this lady, I think, lets you look at all the vocation like the advanced vocations to see what you need. Yeah, so so you get Gladiator, Armamentalist, Sage, Luminary, Monster Masher, Pirate, Paladin, Champion, Druid, Hero. We'll come back to this in a second. And this lady will tell you how many battles you have until you get to the next rank of your current vocation. We wanted to see this scene right here. He did do pretty well in that tournament. This is one of the things that, I feel super bad about this, because there's a lot of bittersweet things in this. Because, like, they don't get a perfect happy ending. You know, Nava's still sick. And I don't think they actually say that in this version of the game, but I'm pretty sure in the PlayStation version of the game, somebody says that, like, the ordeal with the Soul Eater really, like, eat up her life force, and she doesn't have much longer to live. So we get a prayer ring there. I mean, prayer rings are good, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I very rarely run out of MP in this game. Partly because I do rely on abilities and skills that that don't use MP. Now we're just going to walk on this barrier floor, get this mini medal. Yeah, it's a very long time before you can turn in the mini medals. And then over here we've got one more barrier to walk through to get that chest. And there's a tablet piece. And we've got one more tablet piece to go get in Pilgrim's Perdition. So we want to go back and get that as well. First, though, we're going to go back upstairs. And we're going to take a minute to talk about... Well, first we're going to do this. We're going to watch this scene right here. Is Eustace? Where did he go? Anyway, yeah, Zev leaves, and yeah, there's no kind of happy ending there. So these are... You don't have to come back to the past to get your vocations. You can go to the All Trades Abbey in the present, but the way the vocations work is you have basic, advanced, and master level vocations. So basically tier 1, 2, and 3. You need 2 level 1s to make an advance. So, like, for example, if you want to be a gladiator, you have to master warrior and martial artist. If you want to be an armamentalist, you have to go warrior and mage. Martial artist and priest get you paladin, and so forth and so forth. The third tier is a little more some of the second tier stuffs, they're dead ends, so they don't lead into a third tier. So you have, for the third tier, you have champion, druid, and hero. So to go champion, you have to master gladiator and paladin. Druid, you have to master sage and luminary. In hero, you have to master a select variety of vocations. What that means is you have to master 3 advanced or master level things. So, for example, the fastest way to unlock hero is to master gladiator and paladin, which unlocks champion, and then when you master champion, it also unlocks hero. That's the fastest way to get to hero. But it's not the only way. You could do any combination of. You could master sage, luminary, and monster master, or luminary, pirate, and paladin, and those 3 would unlock hero. Monster vocations require a monster heart to unlock. My current plans for the vocations are something we're going to go over next time. I'm going to stop right now, and well, actually, I tell you what we're going to do. Real quick, I'm actually going to continue on for just a moment, because I just remembered there's a very good stopping point later on when we get back to the present. So we're going to do that real quick. All right, so we're going to change Auster to a shepherd. We're going to change Rough to a shepherd. Yes. So one of the things about your jobs, the way they work, is you have your base vocation here. So this is your base vocation. So this is your base stats. Your base stats are things like, you don't go back to level 1 when you change your job. It just, each one of the jobs is a modification on your base stats. So you want him to be a shepherd as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put Maribel in the class I want her to learn for now, which is Troubadour. Maribel doesn't need more magic at this point. She's got Bang. Bang is fine. You'd have to go pretty heavily into Mage to get the next best spell, which is Kafrizzle. That's it. Or no, it's Frizzle. Kafrizzle is the last one. Anyway, where are the monsters? Boom. I want to fight one battle, and then we're gonna switch to a. We're gonna switch vocations. Because after a single battle with monsters, Shepherd learns Slumber Rumba. Slumber Rumba is It's a niche move. That's a sleep move. What it is, but it's Snooze level strength, but it's only on a single target. So it's actually really good if you have singular enemies you want to keep locked down that are susceptible to sleep.